Since its birth, the Premier League has been home to some of the world's most talented footballers. Exotic outfield players moved from all over the world and arrived in Middlesbrough, Crystal Palace and Southampton to revolutionise English football. The same was said between the sticks, where the Danes, Dutchmen and Spaniards were brought to the Premier League, a tough list to whistle down, and there was no place in the final 10 for the likes of title-winning Englishmen Joe Hart, Tim Flowers, Americans Tim Howard, Brad Friedel or Yuski Lassalaisen. An honourable mention does go to Ian Walker's hair, however. Number 10, Shay Given. Despite joining the Premier League with Blackburn in 1994, Shay Given was still playing in the top flight just 5 years ago with Stoke City, a tribute to both his longevity and fitness. Shorter than your average keeper, the Irishman may have made up for it with his agility and reflexes. He's one of the hardest working guys you ever meet, explained Given's Newcastle teammate of 9 seasons, Alan Shearer. A great shot stopper and quick to react, he also added. Picking up in both the 2001-2, 2005-6 PFA Premier League team of the season, he's currently a first team coach at Derby. Number 9, Pepe Reina, the first player to win the Premier League Golden Glove Award for the most clean sheets 3 times in a row, subsequently equalled by Joe Hart. Reina was born into the goalkeeping as Barcelona and Atletico Madrid great Miguel Reina's son. He's a great keeper, said Rafael Benitez, who signed for Liverpool, Napoli and then tried again at Newcastle. He's a great player, but above all a leader in the dressing room. He can make a difference both on and off the pitch, he added. Number 8, David James. At points in his career, Calamity James was best known for his gas Armani modelling and his ever-changing Barnet, but there was no mistake, he was a keeper of a great talent. Until Cech broke it, James held the Premier League record for clean sheets with 169 during his 17-year 5-club career. The athletic 6'4" keeper backed himself to reach balls into the box that others couldn't get to. 248 high claims, 179 catches, meant in a percentage-wise he dropped a few, one of Liverpool's Spice Boys and blamed by Robbie Fowler for choosing the suits. He appeared 214 times for Liverpool and enjoyed a career renaissance in Portsmouth in 2006. His David James Foundation is now helping to raise AIDS awareness in Malawi, among other good causes. Number 7, Mark Schwarzer. Only 7 players in history have played more PL games than Schwarzer, who played until he was 42. Despite his 20-year top-flight career, though, the Socceroos' most prolific Premier League player never finished above 7th until the last 4 seasons of his career, when Jose Mourinho signed him for Chelsea in 13-14. The following year, he left the Blues in the January of their Championship season for Leicester, with Mourinho calling him a fantastic pro, then didn't get a medal for the Foxes title win as he didn't make an appearance. Number 6, David De Gea. Hand-picked over Neuer by Alex Ferguson as a successor to Van der Sar, the 18-year-old Spaniard didn't appear to fit the bill after his first season at Old Trafford, but grew to become one of the best keepers in the world. Just 12 months later, he was a Premier League champion and in the first of his 5 PFA Team of the Years. According to Phil Neville, the choice was a masterstroke. I look back at the signings Alex made. I wonder if it's the best one he's ever made. If you look at the great signings, Cantona, Van Persie and Ronaldo, he's up there with them, he said. Number 5, Nigel Martin. Twice in his career, he was the most expensive goalkeeper in English football, kind of first £1 million keeper when he moved from Crystal Palace from Bristol Rovers before the Premier League birth in '89. His £2.5 million move to Leeds 7 years later will break the record again. A Leeds legend, the cornerman was outstanding during his time under Wilkinson, but did some of his best work as Everton, finishing 4th in 04-05, despite being 38 at the time. Number 4, Edwin van der Sar. Already established as one of Europe's best keepers, Van der Sar's £7 million move from Juventus newly promoted Fulham shook the world in 2001. It did, however, bring him closer to the watchful eye of Alex Ferguson, who'd hoped to sign when Peter Schmeichel left. The United manager pounced at the end of Van der Sar's Fulham deal, and the pair would bring 4 Premier League titles to Old Trafford and becoming the oldest player to win one in the 10-11, and a Champions League, becoming the 8th player to achieve that with 2 teams together. Number 3, David Seaman. Seaman made me better striker there just by training with him every day. You had to be at your best to beat him, said Ian Wright, Seaman's teammate for 7 years. He made it look easy. The ease was part of the keeper's personality, known as he was for, well, a dodgy ponytail and his big smile. On the pitch, he was a 2-time Premier League champion under Wenger, represented England 75 times and was the PFA's goalkeeper of the year and team of the season 96-97. He's also one of England's best keepers of all time. Number 2, Petr Cech. The bedrock of Chelsea's mid-2006 success. Cech was signed in 2004 by Mourinho to back up Kudinci. After a pre-season injury to the Italian, however, Cech stepped in with a clean sheet and never looked back. In his first season, he kept a record 21 clean sheets, Bayern then unmatched 1,025 minutes without conceding at the Blues, while their first top-flight title for 50 years. Cech ended his career with 4 seasons at Arsenal, becoming the first goalkeeper to win the Premier League Golden Glove with different clubs and retiring with a record 202 clean sheets. Number 1, Petr Cech. Some sportsmen have presence. Rising in the ring as Mike Tyson performed his win-walk, his face is a mask of pent-up anger. Opponents have talked about being beaten before a punch was thrown. Schmeichel had the same effect on strikers at kick-off. An imposing figure despite only being 6'3". The Great Dane filmed United's goal for 7 seasons, winning the title in all but 2 of them, including 2 doubles and the famous 89-99 treble. Liverpool legend John Barnes was one of those tasked with breaching the Old Trafford wall. There are goalkeepers with presence who aren't very good, but Schmeichel had presence and ability, said Barnes. He was a great shot stopper and a fine taker of crosses. He read the game superbly. He commended his box. Simply one of the greatest keepers of all time, and it's hard to disagree. Hey guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, learn your thoughts, comments down below. If you want to link to the channel for daily football news and subscribe to my channel on screen, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.